What's up, fam? My name is Kiahonfire and welcome back to a brand new video on Conan Exiles. Today I am doing a locations guide for obelisks. So if you're new to the game or you have no idea about obelisks, well, they're these handy things that you can use to teleport once you've got a map room, which of course you would go to this place, the archives for that, in the Unnamed city. However, there are many places on the map where you can find these obelisks, so I thought a new year, it's time to do some new guides for our starters. So the first one you're bound to come across is this one. So this is like the one that you're bound to come across first as a new player, if anything. This one is, you come up to it, you press E, you attune it. That way you've got it. That's good now. You can leave. But pretty much it's by this massive hole in the ground, in the middle of the desert, in the middle of, well, nowhere. So this is right here on the map. You're looking for the Sinkhole. So if you come here, you could get an obelisk. There's also another one closer to the spawn, but you never tend to go for it because it's surrounded by Defari. But if you can beat them or go around it, you can actually get to it, or, you know, you can go for the back, the front, whatever you prefer. But it's pretty much you just run up this big old hill and then you're going to go to the left-hand side and you've got to climb in a certain way to get up here. Now, you can choose any way to climb, I suppose. But my favourite one is, since you're going to have very low stamina anyway, is you want to reserve some while you're going across here. So I'm going to perch my little butt up here. I then want to go kind of out and round. So I'm just going to, you know, skivvy my way across here. As you can see, my stamina is running down very quickly, so it's very sketchy doing this. And you can see, going around the corner, and now I'm just going to let go and just go towards this area and slide down, and then I can go ahead and grab this obelisk. You could choose any of the sides to go up, but that's not my personal favorite to go up, just going like that, and never fail doing that. It's very handy. But anyway, if you want that obelisk, it's right here on top of the Dreggs. Below, if you go below, you can actually go to a dungeon, so that's handy too. And since I was talking about the archives earlier, you can come to the archives to also get another obelisk in the Unnamed city. It's the only one in the Unnamed city. So again, if you wanted the map room to teleport, you need to go down that way. But that one's pretty much just right there in the middle of the Unnamed city over here on the map. Now, there's not many obelisks on the west of the map, but there is this one near Sepermeru, which will be handy, and it's also near a brimstone lake. So you can see the scenery. That's a map room down there to teleport. Usually, if you're on official server, you'll probably see map rooms near obelisks, because then you can just teleport away from that area. That's here, and you can find this area right here on the map, just below Khalil's stronghold. That's pretty much all our desert ones, but now we come to the jungle because there's two more over here that we can learn. Now, this one's probably one of the harder ones to find since it's all in the foliage and stuff, but you'll be able to find it once you get here. And it will come up with a certain sign on the map. So right here, it will say the upper staging area, and you can normally notice it by these two blocks. It will be there. The other place in the jungle, there's one is Dagons' Eye. You can come here and learn it, attune. There we go. This place actually has a lot of these panthers, so you want to be careful while you're here. But it's by a kind of little broken ruins area kind of thing, so you can find it there. It stands out quite a lot in its position. So here we go, by Dagons' Eye. Next place we have to go is the Mounds of the Dead. There isn't actually any obelisks in the highlands, unfortunately. Doesn't really make sense, but hey ho, we'll continue with the video. So, there's this one in the Mounds of the Dead, which is the only one in the Tundra biome you can go to. And it's on top of this pedestal, which nothing's up here. It's pretty good. There's like a recipe and stuff, but it's pretty darn safe to come and get this one usually. So, there we go. We just attune our bracelet right here. And there, you can go and explore the Mounds of the Dead. So, right here on the map, you can see on this little tiny island, it will be this one. The next place requires travel over the Frosty Bridge. You're going to need some good clothing here because, as you can see, I am very cold. So you're going to need some very good cold gear. Otherwise, you're going to freeze yourself. So you just run up here. It's by the castle where you'd go and see the King's Scourge. And you can go and grab it. It's the only... Well, it's the first one in the ice. There is a second one in the ice, and that will be our last one. But it's the only one on this side. So you can find it over here on the map. The other place we have to go to is actually over here by the Temple of Frost for our next one. So to get in here, you actually have to travel across a massive ice plain where there's these little Ymir totems with their little hands up. And you're heading into this big icy structure right at the top. So it's absolutely humongous. And then you're going to go in between all of these rocks. And you should be able to see that familiar purple mist, the plum mist. And you could go ahead and boom, attune. And then it's right here. So right just, you know, right there. Just sitting there. And that's right here on the map. So just in between the Temple of Frost and the Frozen Slopes. That's where you can find it. There's also one more we can go and see, and that is in the volcano biome. So you're going to need some cooling gear to wear, otherwise you're going to cook. Now there's a few paths you can take in the volcano to get to this location, but you can see these two big serpent statues. You can either come in that way, which is away from the frost, the heat, or you can come from that way. There's like a couple ways you can get in here and get efficiently near here. So we're going to go ahead and go in. It's in this massive big structure. It's just chilling. It should be pretty safe to come here and go and claim the obelisk for yourself. So you can teleport here whenever you want, which you'll probably definitely want to do since the lava in this area is definitely dangerous. So this is right here on the map in between these two eyeballs. So Path of the Penitent or Terrace of Tenders. And that's pretty much all the obelisk locations I have to show you. I'm going to do a little bit now where I'm just going to show you about the map room and how to put these into play. So we talked about the map room earlier and that you have to come to this area on the map. You can see in my mini map in the top right hand corner, and I've shown it a couple of times already. But you literally come into this entrance and you need to go and talk to a guy to be able to go and get some goodie stuff. So just run down here. I'm going to speed through here. You come to this massive map room and you want to go and talk to the big ghosty guy in the middle. He isn't going to bite, just talk to him and learn cartographer. And you're going to see he gave you the recipe for a map room. You're going to need 200 corrupted stone, iron reinforcements, alchemical base, and some crystal to make that. Now, these are all pretty simple. This is gold and silver, etc. The crystal you can just farm. Iron reinforcements in the blacksmith, you probably would have seen this by now. But the corrupted stone you might be a little bit more confused about. To make corrupted stone you need an alchemist's bench. It can be of any level, and you'll see the recipe inside, which is stone, ichor, and demon blood. Demon blood can be harvested out of greater creatures, and I do have a video for it. I'll link in the description down below. You need to be able to make a bunch of this to be able to make a map room, but trust me, it is absolutely worth the grind. And it's worth it because now you can teleport anywhere on the map. By having this map room, it's going to show you the places you've learnt and then come up as you go along. So you can be like, oh, I want to go here. Oh, I want to go in the jungle. Oh, I want to go in the volcano. Oh, I want to go this specific place in the jungle. So as you can see, all the little lights show up where they are, and you can just go ahead and travel there just by clicking E on this little totem button here. So yeah, very, very nice stuff. I hope you enjoyed this guide and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!